Have you ever checked into a hotel and felt like someone was already in the room? Not someone you could see, but someone watching you. If you've ever had that strange feeling, that pressure in your chest or the chills along your spine, you're not alone. Because tonight, I'm taking you around the world. To the hotels that don't just have stories, they have secrets. Dark ones. Welcome to haunted hotels around the world. Their darkest secrets. And before we check in, make sure you subscribe, because this is just part 1. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Let's start in Japan, the country of spirits, shadow folklore, and silence that's never truly empty. Story 1. The Akasaka Weekly Mansion. Tokyo, Japan. From the outside, it looks like any other budget hotel in the heart of Tokyo. Clean, quiet, convenient. But past guests have reported something else entirely. Late at night, they hear footsteps in the hallway, soft, deliberate pacing. When they open the door, no one. Lights flicker. Phones ring. But no one is on the line. One woman claimed that she woke up, paralyzed, with a dark figure crouched over her, whispering in a language she didn't understand. The moment she could move again, the figure was gone. But the scratches down her back, still there. Locals believe the building was constructed on old burial grounds. Some say it's tied to a series of mysterious deaths in the 1980s, including one man who vanished from room 302. Completely. No checkout, no trace. So, would you spend the night? If you're into this kind of story, real places, real horror, hit subscribe now. Because what's coming next might be even worse. Let's leave Japan and go to the United Kingdom, where old castles have been turned into 5-star hotels. But no amount of luxury can hide what still lingers there. Story 2. The Langham Hotel. London, England. One of the oldest and most prestigious hotels in London, and possibly the most haunted. Room 333. That's the one. Staff avoid it. Guests complain of unseen hands, pushing them in their sleep. Cold spots. Disembodied whispers. But one guest, a BBC announcer staying during the 1970s, reported something different. A man in Victorian evening wear, with hollow, glowing eyes, who stood at the foot of the bed, and then walked straight through the wall. No one believed him, until multiple guests in the years following described the exact same man, down to the suit and stare. Legend has it the room was once used by a German prince who died by suicide. But others believe the spirits go even further back, to executions and unmarked graves beneath the hotel's foundations. So if you ever stay at the Langham, ask for any room except 333. And hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. These stories are just scratching the surface. Now let's cross the ocean to New Orleans, Louisiana, a city already haunted by its past. Story 3. The Bourbon Orleans. Tell. New Orleans, USA. This place has seen it all, from balls and high society to yellow fever outbreaks and war. Originally a ballroom, then a convent, then an orphanage. Every layer of its history has left something behind. Guests report the sounds of children playing in the halls. But when you open the door, the hallway is empty. One woman claims she saw a young girl in a white dress skipping past her door around 3 a.m. When she followed her down the hall, the girl disappeared into a locked room. Security footage later showed nothing. Not a shadow. Not a flicker. Others hear nuns weeping. Feel their bed shake violently. Smell candles burning in rooms with no flame. But the scariest reports all come from the ballroom itself, where couples have seen ghostly dancers slowly turning to look at them, faces blurry, mouths open, as if screaming in silence. If you're into paranormal tourism, New Orleans should be on your list. And so should this channel. Subscribe to follow this haunted travel series. We're just getting started. Now, let's head to India. A country where belief in spirits isn't just tolerated. It's ancient, embedded in the culture. Which brings us to our final stop for tonight. Story 4. The Brij Bhawan Palace Hotel, Kota, India. A former royal palace, now a heritage hotel. This place has one very specific ghost, Major Burton, a British officer killed during the 1857 uprising, along with his 2 sons, inside the palace walls. He never left. Guests claim he patrols the halls at night, still in full uniform, inspecting, watching, protecting his post. But here's the strange part. Staff say he's polite, almost helpful, except when they disobey rules. One former guard reported being slapped across the face by invisible hands for sleeping on duty. He quit the next day. The government has officially recognized the haunting. That's right. This is one of the few hotels in the world where the ghost is on the payroll. So next time you check in, maybe ask who else is working that shift. And now it's your turn. Would you stay in any of these places? Or have you had your own haunted hotel experience? Let me know in the comments. I read everyone, and I might feature your story in the next episode. Make sure to subscribe, because this is going to be a series. There are dozens more haunted hotels across the world, each with a darker story than the last. What's coming next? The Stanley Hotel, the Cecil Hotel, the Queen Mary, and one terrifying hotel deep in the Romanian woods, where something walks the halls at night and guests go missing. But that's for another time. For now, sleep well. And if your hotel room feels a little colder than usual tonight, maybe leave the light on.